Sure. I think this is an excellent question, and I love that you bring up that time period because I have strong feelings about it. So gosh, I think at first and foremost, at its core, when I think about my own experience, I, in some ways, felt like I didn't have a choice. Not because, I was being forced into doing anything, but because the choice to do the right thing looked like this. And I had learned that somewhere. And I just accepted that. I didn't challenge it. I didn't like struggle against it. I'd never rebelled until I turned 40, which that in and of itself might have been an issue. So I probably should have done that earlier. But I think the thing that is, and it's kind of like, it's so, I'm gonna get on a soapbox here for a bit, so bear with me. It's kind of like you get a lot of societal pressure, just the way things are even structured. Like, I think it is frankly absurd that we need, if you're going to go into higher education, one, it's going to cost you more money than you even knew existed. And then you're going to take out loans, which can't be, defaulted on ever. And they're just going to follow you forever. And you got to make that choice at 18, like at the very beginning of it. So there's that. And then there's going to be some sort of a sunk cost fallacy because I have all this debt. I think anyway. Maybe that's just a very, again,
No,
simple way of looking
I
at
won't
it. But
push
like,
back on this.
yeah, and it's just like, and then you got to be like, okay, I'm investing in this, and I have to use these years to find something that I'm going to hang my hat on until I'm 65 and a half or whatever it is, and then I can live. And it's just like, what? So that's the weight of just entering into adulthood that we experience as a society. And if you don't go down that road, you're still going to find something, whether it's a trade or something else. And if not, it's going to just be really difficult. And yeah, all the things that come with it. Maybe you take a gap year and then you're like, okay, now it's time to do the thing. Whatever it is, that's where we start. And then it's like, okay, I'm in my mid 20s, I have a career, this and that. And then we start to go into the game. Okay, well, what's the next thing? I did that thing. What's the next thing on the checklist? The next thing on the checklist is, well, I should have found someone. And there's no other time in my life that I'll ever be surrounded by so many people my age. And then in college, I should find someone with this similarly self imposed interest of mine that I have to hang my hat on for the rest of my life. Let's do that. So we find someone in college. You can tell I have strong feelings about this. And then we marry that person. I don't even think we're like neurologically fully developed at that point to make that
No,
decision.
not at
But I'm
all.
going to choose no. And I'm like, I'm going to choose what I do for the rest of my life and who I do it with for the rest of my life. And that's done by like, gosh, if you do that past 30, like, how many times have you been asked, who are you seeing anyone right now? Who are you with? Is it serious? Are you really getting another dog? Like, what? Who cares? Who honestly cares? Do what you want. So that's my thought on that. And I know you can make the argument of like, well, if I always wanted children, then it's difficult later on in life. And yes, all the things, yes. And there's no wrong way of doing it. There is just no wrong way of doing it. We in ourselves tell us what's right and wrong, good, bad, up, down, left, right. We make those decisions based on what we think it should look like and what we should do to have the thing to be the thing we need to be in life. And we're coming at that from the absolute wrong entrance. We need to come at it of like, I am already this, so I can do this if I ever want anything else in life. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it looks like. So, yes, just knowing that it's all a choice is just the number one thing I would say to any woman listening to this. It is all a choice and it is all your choice. And my other shout out is to financial independence for women, because that will literally afford you the choice for the rest of your life, anytime in your life. So that's another thing that I harp on is like, yes, we have to pick a thing in a society, just make sure it makes you a lot of money. if you need to like follow your passion, be happy, all of that. I say that tongue in cheek, of course, and just know how to provide for yourself. Absolutely. So you can always have the luxury of choice. It should be a right, but unfortunately it's not. And I don't mean to go into a political conversation. That's not what I'm getting at all. It's more of just like, it is an incredible thing to not have to negotiate with your own well-being at some point in life. And you don't know if and when that'll happen. But if it does, and you find yourself in a situation where this life isn't working the way you wanted with this person or this career, you can change it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So those are my
Yeah.
thoughts on that.